are the kind of books that you want to start reading if you want to get in touch with your own personal self more than you ever have been. That's the places you can get started at it.
Sweet.
Wow, my head's still spinning.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
crazy.
he knows a lot. He knows a lot. I mean, I just enjoyed that so much because it's rare that you get somebody that's that's so passionate about something, and now that he's we're pretty much free from Vince's reigns, that he could. Because I would bet to think that Rob wouldn't want to go to the Playboy Mansion and promote marijuana use with the way Vince feels about it right now. Or maybe it's not even Vince that's making the call. Who knows? It could be Johnny Ace making the call. I don't know. It could be somebody else, some other mystery partner that Vince has or something like that. I don't know. Maybe it's Vince McMahon. Maybe it's his Linda. Maybe it's Stephanie. Whoever's making that call, though. They're doing it for a reason, and that's okay. But I just know Rob probably wouldn't want to talk to all those cameras if he was still working for that company and putting himself out on a limb like that.
No, I don't think he would.
And I wouldn't blame him for it.
Yeah, well, it just wouldn't be smart to either.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head, though, that I know from my own personal experiences and talking to guys that there's guys that have definitely been fined over 10 times for that marijuana, for getting caught smoking marijuana, not actually getting caught, but it coming up in your urinalysis or whatever, at least 10 times. And I also know the guy that got fired after 4 of them.
Wow.
I kind of think if they want to fire you, they're going to fire you anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it was outspoken all over the internet when Brian Kendrick got his 13 pops.
Wow. I wasn't even talking about him either.
Yeah, he got popped 13 times. It was all over the internet.
Yeah, and if you really think about it, you got guys make, I don't know, like it
cost him a lot of money, though.
Yeah, that's $13,000. This $1,000 each pop.
Yeah, but if it's $13,000 to the average American compared to $13,000 that somebody makes $40,000 for WrestleMania, another $20,000 for a pay-per-view, for $80,000 for the video game.
It's still a lot of money.
Your $75,000 guarantee. You know what I mean? It's not that. It's really not that much.
Yeah.
It's really not that much of a deterrent.
I stand corrected. It was 12 times. And there's a question in the chat room from Wrestling Historians. They want to know what your thoughts on the Truth commercials and the Dare program. We'll start with Sandman.
Well, the Truth commercials, as in, what are they talking about?
This is your brain on drugs.
The ones where they said that my favorite one was when they fried an egg. Well, you know what they don't say? You know what they do? They used to just say drugs, but don't they have ones now that are specifically for marijuana?
Yes,
yes,
a lot of them are. Yeah, most of them are right now. Well, like with the flame and it burns the kid, yeah. And then he follows the flame, and then it's on his sister's the one that's smoking pot.
Yeah.
So that you start hating your family members. Yeah, I like that one.
We actually have a caller calling in right now from the 813.
813 from Florida.
That's right, Daddy.
Yo, Fonzie.
Hey, yo, Sandman. Hey, I tried to call you last night. Hey, what's up? Who's that?
It's Baby Doll.
Baby Doll.
Baby Doll. Oh my God, beautiful.
Well,
where you been all my life?
What is it? The Blue Fountain Hotel after the hurricane? We all got stranded.
Oh my God.
Remember that with Sam and Sir Oliver Humperdinck?
Yeah, crazy, man.
You had forgotten about that, hadn't you? We were stuck there forever.
I know it. Damn.
What do you think about smoking pot and should it be legalized or not?
I'll roll one up right now and smoke it. Yeah, I think pot should be legalized. You know what I mean? I think it's 25% of the people in the United States, which is probably 100 million people will vote on it right now, or 80 million people. I think it's okay. I'd vote on it in a second. There's nothing bad about pot. I mean, it's almost a scientific fact. Talk to Van Damme. He'll give you so many ins and outs about it.
We just did. Van Damme just schooled all of us for for an hour straight.
Wow.
I really think he could have went on for a couple more hours.
Oh, he knows that business. He's a big advocate. You know, that's why I'm an advocate too. But, you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. You know, it'll help the economy. It's not the bad thing. It doesn't lead to bigger drugs. It's, you know, how many people do we know has gotten killed or smoking a joint and getting in a car wreck or OD'd on a joint? I don't know any.
Not one. And we know a lot of people.
Yes, we do.
Sandman, we got a caller calling in from 217.
Where's 217?
217's Illinois.
Illinois. What's up, Illinois?
What's going on, Hack?
Yo, how you doing?
Oh, great. Just heard about all this great stir about talking about legalizing marijuana. Mm-hmm.
We might make it a campaign button.
I don't know. See why it hasn't been so far, really.
It's because we're not caught up with the century. I would say probably in the next 20 years or so that it will be legalized throughout the whole United States.
I would say that you're about right on the button there, Sandman, to be totally legalized nationwide, probably 20 years or less, because I think it's in 13 states right now. You know,
Sam was saying that 10 of them were coming up for like a vote or something like that, but he didn't get a chance to. I wanted to ask him exactly which were the 10 because I know he'd be able to rattle them off to be right off the top of his head. But,
exactly.
It's funny that he mentioned Rhode Island. Because isn't Rhode Island's, doesn't it say on the license plate, live free or die?
Yes.
Isn't that the, like, state motto or something like that? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I think so. Like this, yeah, I think you're right.
Live free or die. That means let me do whatever the heck I want to do. Just let me be free. So I would think that Rhode Island would have been the first people to let marijuana be legalized.
Hey, Hack, we got one more caller actually calling in. This one's calling from the 540.
540, I know that. Where is that?
540.
540, you're on.
This is Squeaky D from the 540.
Squeaky D, what up? Turn that music in the background or TV?
Yeah, that's him, and that's his speakers.
Let me pause that.
Squeaky D, what do you have to contribute to our program? We got a couple minutes for you.
Oh, we're just chilling here in Winchester, Virginia. Just want to give a shout-out to the Sandman and Mr. Monday Night, RVD.
Yo, how do they feel about pot where you're at?
Man, the cops will hem you up around here quick for that. You got to be careful.
To hem you up if you're walking down the street. I'm not saying you're smoking it. You're walking down the street smoking a joint, but you know what I mean? They're really cracking hard there?
Oh, I mean, you can't be walking down the street in Winchester, Northern Virginia, smoking. Not any time.
So, Sandman, some of the states still have that no tolerance law. That, I mean, like in Texas, if they catch you with a pound of pot, brother, you're going to prison for like 15 years or something. It's ridiculous. They catch you with a pound of pot in California, they'll be, hey, smoke it up, you know? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. People are in prison.
Yeah, because I was flying from Utah to Dallas and Dallas to Philadelphia, and I walked outside the terminal, and they had me on camera. I was smoking a little.
In Dallas or Houston, yeah.
Yeah, it was in Dallas, and it's funny because Dallas is a military installation. They have their own, police station. So they took me into the police station. They got my bag, and I had like, I think me and Scorpio were tag team champions, and I was heavyweight champion. And then they proceeded to tell me about all the Kerry Von Erich stories about all the stuff that they knew they knew him, and how many times he'd been arrested for this and for that and stuff. But they took me to court the next morning. The court was packed with all these people because it was a Saturday morning, and there was a bunch of, you know, all the bar fights happened on Friday night. They fined me, I think, whatever. I think I had like $275 on me, something like that. They fined me exactly how much money I had on me.
Wow.
And apparently I was lucky. because it is a no-tolerance state. They could have really jammed me up if they wanted to.